So one thing I've noticed with sort of people in general is the idea that someone else can meet your emotional needs. And it sucks because a lot of the time we have these emotional needs because our parents weren't present for us in the way that they should have been. Um, and so it seems really dumb and stupid that we can't look outwardly for someone to meet these needs. But unfortunately, it doesn't work. It doesn't seem fair. Um, so it's really important um, to spend some time alone. The reason why it's important to spend some time alone is that when you're alone, you're less likely to be in a reactive emotional state, right? So when we're up in our feelings and we are craving and wanting somebody else to come in and meet our emotional needs, it is hard. And we don't truly know who we are. It's only when you're by yourself that you really get to get a handle on, like, this is who I am without anyone else around. And then you get to become acquainted with that person and even like that person. Um, and I understand it's incredibly difficult to even contemplate that. I remember sort of being back earlier in my healing journey, and I did not want to be by myself. In fact, I would often, volunteer my townhome for other people to stay in if they needed a place. Like, hey, you can stay in my place, because I didn't enjoy being by myself, um, and subsequently didn't know who I was on my own. So it's it seems like this horrible thing when people tell you, like, you need to be by yourself, stop dating, just take a pause, be on your own, spend some time, like a year at least, to just sort of like get a baseline on who you are when nobody else is around. Because a lot of the times when we're emotional, we're reactive. And so we're reacting to other people. And so we're adjusting maybe to like their personality or what they're saying or whatever. And when nobody else is around, we're not doing that. You get a sense of who you are as a person on your own. And, it's nobody, nobody coming from that aching, yearning part of themselves wants to do that. I didn't do it on purpose. Quarantine sort of forced it upon me. And then I realized, like, I I like me. I think I'm great. I love hanging out with me. I'm having a great time. And I don't need another person. And that sort of shifted how I was interacting with people. So instead of from this place of like neediness, clinginess, I was sort of whole and integrated in myself. And I wish I could put that in a bottle and like give it to people. Like, this is what it feels like. It's the best. And it doesn't seem like it's the best when you're, you know, feeling like you need another person to pour into you before you can um, really feel like a whole person. It seems like the dumbest thing. And then somehow you're forced into it and you're like, I'm great. I love hanging out with me. I'm really interested in the things I'm interested in. Whatever the thing is. Um, so basically, just sort of to pass along the idea that at some point, when we get to spend time with ourselves, we're not coming from this very emotionally reactive place. We get to really see who we are as a whole person, because otherwise, it's just this constant reactive self in relation to other people. We don't know who we are when no one else is around. So when you get to a point when you can find out who you are when no one else is around, it's honestly really kind of revelatory. Anyway, I hope this makes sense, and I'll talk to you next time.